Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back for more Pushmo Customs. You can see the last 6 we did in the first part. If you're interested in seeing those, go ahead, but let's get started. Alright, and here we've got Ness. Amazing. This is a fun fact. This is the second Ness I've had to do because the first one actually had an incredible amount of slowdown. I am not even kidding you. I'm half tempted just to show that footage and be like, what the hell happened here? But apparently, Pushmo Customs have the ability to be slowed down to hell and back, so that's not very fun, and it wasn't very interesting to watch, so we've got this Ness, and hopefully this one does not offer too many graphical limitations. I think it just might have been because there was so much black, but it wasn't even that big. Whatever, but yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm actually going to be uploading this tomorrow, which will be the 26th of December, because it is Christmas morning right now. That's always fun stuff. So I hope you guys had a good Christmas, and you guys got what you wanted. You were able to spend some time with your family and your friends, things like that. You got some cool stuff. I don't know what I'm getting yet. We haven't opened presents yet, but I have a really weird sleep schedule, so that makes things a little bit unfortunate. So, or maybe that's just my excuse. Maybe I still get excited to wake up on Christmas morning and stuff, because I've got some Christmas morning stories I should tell you guys sometime, but I don't know. It's always fun stuff. Like when we were younger, we'd always like decorate our room with like the Christmas lights, and it was always so just like festive around it. It's always just been like, it's the later part of December that's the better part. The first half is a little rough, but you know, second half not so bad, and I enjoy it a lot. So I hope you guys were able to do that too. It's always sad because I used to work with this lady, and I guess both of her parents passed away really within a week of each other during Christmas week, so that's kind of rough on her. So I don't know, and same thing here. Not really the same thing, but close to the same thing. Something like that. And so, yeah, I just want you guys to be grateful for what you have, and hopefully you were able to, you know, make the best of whatever situation you happen to be in right now. You know, whether it be gifts, family, you know, good times, friends, you know, just happiness, just general typical happiness. And with that being said, well, I guess we can be done gushing over things. Let's get back to the Pushmo, you guys, the puzzle mania that is Pushmo. Oh, Ness. I love Ness so much. Just look at his face. We're gonna have to pull out his, I guess, his outline to his face for whatever reason, and yeah, I'm still confused why that other level had so much slowdown, even though it wasn't even that big. It was just Ness on his bike, which he looked really funny on his bike, by the way. But and oh crap, we're gonna have to pull out his left side of his face a little more, I think. Something like that. Something like that along those lines. Let's see, what can we can still do this. Oh, we can just probably go up this right side. Really easy, get off the side of his hat. Oh man, Earthbound, there's something about Earthbound. Something about this image of Ness, like, I was almost seriously considering getting that tattooed, like, somewhere small, like on my ankle or something, you know, and I guess that's probably one of the more painful places to do it, aside from, like, say, your eyelids or your genitalia. I don't know why you would even be inclined to do that, but yeah, just something small in, like, a little area, because I freaking love Earthbound and Mother 2, so, or I guess technically Mother 3, but alright, so yes, it looks very enjoyable. Just wait until you play the game, mister. Alright, now for Pushmo number 2, let's see what we got. Alright, there we have it. We've got Zelda MW31, baby. So yes, in keeping with the tradition of starting with the mother character and the second character being Zelda related, we've got ourselves the actual Zelda, done in kind of the same style as Minish Cap, so and this one looks adorable. I just was like, we have to do this one. I was gonna do another Link one, but I was like, we should do Zelda. I don't know what other Zelda characters would be. I'd probably start doing monsters in the next one, like enemies, because I'd like to stick with protagonists starting off, because, you know, everyone always loves the protagonist. And so I saw a really appealing looking pig mask too. That looked pretty cool, but that was from the same guy who made the super slowed down Ness on his bike, so I don't know if it's just a particular one or if my game was just acting up, but it's a digital download. I don't think there's a physical copy of Pushmo anywhere, which is kind of a shame, but I don't know, for 15 bucks, what can you do about it? Okay, so we're gonna have to go up her face. God, just something about this particular, like, style of art always reminds me of those perler beads. Like, I don't know, I think I talked about this in Kingdom Hearts, but NCS was showing off all of his perler beads creations, and I remember when I was younger, we used to do that all the time. Like, it was so awesome. Like, we'd make a bunch of little things. We wouldn't have really that much space. We'd have, like, a little, probably, you could fit the pegs in your hand, like the actual thing that you put them on, and then you'd iron them down, and we'd have, like, hand-sized little perler creations, and that's as big as we got. We never really got to anything big, but we would also print images on t-shirts, so that was kind of cool, kind of a nice little memory from growing up, because my dad worked at a printing shop, and that was kind of fun, I guess, because we'd have to go with him to work every so often, even though we'd have to wake up at 4 in the morning in the middle of summer and take an hour-long bus ride to go to the other side of town and then stay there where there's like no entertainment whatsoever. So if we'd bring our Game Boys and we'd bring books and CDs and we'd just sit around. I used to skateboard in there because it had kind of like this nice smooth granite thing, but looking back, I felt that might have been kind of annoying to do. Because I would just be like rolling around. I wouldn't even be doing any tricks. I'd just be going back and forth between the entire, what would that even be called? It wasn't like a sweatshop or anything. It was like kind of just like a giant garage. Just I don't know, but it was nice. There were some good times there, and especially during like Christmas and stuff when we got Super Mario Sunshine and what was it, Animal Crossing. I remember specifically that. Just one of the greatest. Just one of the greatest, you guys. And it's so nice. It's bringing up memories, you guys. How do we get over there? Do we have to literally go through here? But yeah, I'll never forget. I hope I don't forget, because that'd be good times. You know, just sometimes in these videos, I just wish I went into more explicit details sometimes, just so that, you know, I definitely will never forget. So, and I think we just solved it. All right, fantastic. Zelda, your hair has now been, what is that, tased? Where they just make it incredibly painful? I let someone tase my hair once. If you're a guy, don't do it. I was curious to what it was, because I didn't ask any questions, and just don't do it, okay? Okay, now for custom number 3, what else do we got? Oh baby, we've got the Pixely Vault Boy number 2. Oh man, I think I already talked about this, but I was seriously considering also doing a Fallout 3 walk through one of these days, which would have been freaking awesome, because I loved Fallout way back in the day, and Fallout is another thing that I'm reminded of when I think of later months in the year, because I used to play this pretty religiously with a group of friends, and it was really good times. And it wasn't so much New Vegas, it was just when Fallout 3 was still super new, and I had just moved to Wallace Squared. I guess I don't know why people say Wallace Squared, because something that's 1 squared is still just 1, so I don't know, it would just be Walla, but whatever. But this does not look that difficult. I think we already might have just solved this. And so yeah, I actually did start recording this, like, I would say 4 years ago, a really long time ago. I started recording it, but the commentary was awful, and I ended up scrapping, like, probably 10 episodes at that point, and I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do it, but maybe one of these days we'll start again. I realized that Josh Jepson actually was doing it, and he was doing Super Mario Galaxy as well, and so that's kind of why I'm not doing it right now for the most part. So I don't know, I just realized that, like, as I was like just, you know, considering, I was like, wait, that would be weird, but we just solved it. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but that was really easy. God, I love that Vault Boy, you know, Vault 101, Vault 101. Okay, whatever. Alright, so let's see what number 4 is. Alright, and another Pushmo, courtesy of Mr. Osaga the Great. He's got Push No! This looks kind of cool. It looks more like a maze, I suppose, but I'm a little curious to see what it really is, because it looks like we're going to have to pull them all out. Oh my god! Oh, there's actually dead space there. Oh, that is awesome! Look at that. That's so, like, cool. You don't see very many Pushmo where the things are just situated there. Okay, so it is just a regular maze, it looks like. Wow, and I really like this blue, too. It's, like, such a vibrant navy blue. Like, it's, like, one of my favorite colors. That and, like, maroon red or blood red or something. Okay, so this is not that difficult. This should not be very difficult whatsoever. Okay, so I feel like I should just be looking at the bottom screen, because that's easier to see than here. I'm actually playing this in 3D, which makes the effect even more visible to me, so it looks pretty sweet, actually. So I don't know, I really like it, though. It's something is, like, trippy about it. Alright, so it just looks really straightforward, actually. Not like in a bad way, it's just like, I'm already good well, not technically, I'm, you know, typically pretty good at mazes, and this I kind of solved just like 10 minutes ago. So it looks really cool, because like I said, you don't see too many Pushmos like this. Alright, thank you very much, Osaga, for another one of your grand masterpieces. Yeah, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Well, good, I guess. Wow, we're already almost done with this. We've only been recording for 13 minutes, so I'm probably going to cut some of that. Alright, and here we've got Isaac from none other than The Binding of Isaac. I freaking love this game, and the irony that it's actually playable as a Pushmo custom is kind of hilarious to me, because if you don't know the story, basically Nintendo rejected the offer to have The Binding of Isaac ported to the 3DS Nintendo eShop, and it was because of the questionable religious content or whatever, which kind of pissed a lot of people off. And I can kind of agree with it, but it's kind of a touchy subject, and I don't want to really get into, like, you know, freedom of speech and then religion, freedom of religion and things like that, because, well, you know, like I said, touchy subject. But I love The Binding of Isaac. I was considering playing it at some point, but I was like, maybe I'll wait until it's not Flash. Not that I have anything against Flash, I think it's just a preference, but I don't know, it's a cool game, and if you guys are not familiar with, like, the Retsupre memes and lore and stuff, if you guys remember Electrical Beast, he's you teleport Mario, him, basically he was like a fanatic of this game, and he completed it, I guess, like 2,000 times or whatever is the most amount of times you can complete it, and it's kind of cool. It's a pretty sweet game, but maybe one day we'll do it. I'm not 100% familiar with the actual religious story of The Binding of Isaac, although I have seen a couple of things that have alluded to it and stuff like that, and I think it sounds kind of cool, so we'll get into that later, because you guys don't want to hear about any religious debates when watching a Pushmo video of all things. But yeah, and I guess, you know, Nintendo are gonna stay on their word, and I think I might have just screwed myself over here. I might have just crucified myself on accident, even though that's not Isaac, but Isaac was the one who was sacrificed from his father Abraham, was he not? Because I remember that might not be it. I'm not gonna be shooting arrows in the dark here, man. Might hit something in the face. All right, let's go back. I think that left side, actually, we can do something. Crawl up his tears. I lap your tears, they are delicious. Oh, so good, Sir Isaac. Sir Isaac Newton. Okay, so we can go up here now. Actually, hold on, we can pull this one out, can't we? Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess we'll do that, I suppose. There we go. Okay, I think we pretty much just fixed that. Cool stuff. So, yeah, Binding of Isaac. Probably won't play it anytime soon, but we'll see, because I got it on the Humble Bundle, but they're going to be remaking it for the PS4 pretty soon, and I'm not going to get it on the PS4. Did I already screw up? I think I already did screw up again. It might be on the PlayStation 3 at some point as well, which would be kind of cool, so we'll see one of these days. I don't know if this falls under the category of games that typically shouldn't be LP'd, like Minecraft and Call of Duty, and like, what other games? Wait, what is that? Happy Wheels. I almost said Happy Trails. And what other games? They're just like, I don't know. I just typically do whatever I want. Like, who would have ever thought to do a Pushmo LP? Okay, so I guess. Oh, you know what we could just do? We can just stand on this one, yeah, and then we can hopefully make it. Ooh, there we go. Fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted to do. It's 4:30 in the morning right now. You guys have to be a little quiet, but I hope this is an enjoyable episode for you guys to watch. And if you guys are, for some reason, you know, done with all your new toys that you got, your new electronics and handheld devices, then, well, enjoy yourself, because we've got one last Pushmo to go. Let's see what we can do this time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for Bulbasaur. Okay, I had another one picked out, but that was also lagging like a bitch, so I decided just to go with another Pokemon. The other one that I went with was also Pokemon related, but I don't know, I probably won't be keeping a trend like this, and maybe just for the first page we'll just be doing protagonists and stuff, but I love Bulbasaur. I don't care what anybody says. Apparently grass Pokemon just get shit hype, and I love Bulbasaur, and, you know, I'm not really a big fan of Venusaur or Ivysaur. It's just Bulbasaur, you know? I don't know, there's something about it is just awesome. I don't know, I think he was the first starter I ever picked, like, legitimately, so if that tells you anything about my personality as a child, or, you know, even now, I don't know, maybe it was just an omen of things to come. Okay, what the hell do we do? We need, oh, right here. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. Now we can get up there. Fantastic. So this is level 2, but it looks a little complicated, so I don't know, hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, what the Christ do we do here? Can we just go over onto his back legs, maybe? Is that what we're doing here? Okay, I see. Now we can go to the green. The green! What was the other, like, giant green Pushmo we had a little bit of trouble on? Like, it's weird to think that not even half a year ago we were doing the hardest levels of all time. I was listening to music, just talking about nothing, and somehow we were able to get through it. We persevered, ladies and gentlemen. And that was back when I was doing Yoshi's Island as well. Weird. was thinking about doing the actual, Yoshi's Island Advanced, but again, I'm having a little trouble. I need to get a new Super Game Boy player, and then we'll be able to bust that out one of these days, because, I'm not 100% opposed to emulators, but, when I have the means to be able to use devices that do not require the use of emulating, then, I typically like to go for those. And we can't get up there from here. Wait, can we? Can we get up there? No, we can't reach it. I wanted to, okay, I'm guessing we need to actually get, we need to get to the red, but we need to get to the yellow to get to the red. Damn it. Well, there goes my plan. We can go over here, deal with some white blood cells, you know what I'm saying? Because red and white are white, whatever. I don't even know. Half the time I make references and then I hear myself making them while I'm editing, and they don't make any sense to me whatsoever. It's like, dude, you didn't even finish saying what you were gonna say. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this white one out. Now I do believe, there we go. Okay, so can we actually, that might be good. That might be good. I don't know if we can clear that jump, but I wonder if we can just get to there from here. Maybe, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, no. Nope, of course not. Can already tell. Nope. It's too far across. Stupid Tetris piece away. Alright, well, we can't make that jump either, it looks like. Well, no use in not bothering and trying. Damn it. Okay, so I need to pull out this weird diarrhea green out. Let's try this, actually. Let's pull this back out, and then we'll pull this white one all the way back. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we just effectively solved the puzzle there. So maybe this was a 2 after all. If I can, solve these absent-mindedly as I do, then that's not really saying anything. I need to get into the more complex ones, but I'm getting a little bit afraid that they might get interrupted by the copious amounts of lag that appears to be there only in the customs. So I don't know. What does Nintendo got against customs and QR codes and the such? Alright, it does look very enjoyable. Did he say that every single time? No, I think he said something was on track in the last one or something. But, that was today's episode, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time on Pushmo Customs, we will finish off doing our intrepid protagonist. And, yeah, I really hope to see you guys there. Hope you guys had a fantastic holiday. Whether you celebrated Christmas or Kwanzaa or Ramadan or whatever have you, I hope you guys had a good time, just in general. Alright, my name is Elsa Cruz, and, well, I'll talk to you guys in the next part.